What's up? My name's Chef Egg, and today I'm going to teach you guys at home how to make some braised ginger chicken with a cool and refreshing mango salsa using some great products from my friends at Maine Root Handcrafted Beverages. For our dish today, we're going to use Maine Root's organically sweetened ginger brew and chicken thighs, free from antibiotics, growth hormones, artificial flavors, and preservatives. Maine Root uses the spicy flavor of fresh ginger root, organic free trade evaporated cane juice, purified water, and light carbonation to make this a superior beverage. The ginger brew is going to help to tenderize the chicken and add a spicy sweet flavor to our dish. Alright, let's make some braised ginger chicken. Now the reason we're using chicken thighs is they have a little bit of fat on them, which adds a lot of flavor and also adds a lot of moisture to our dish. So this stuff won't dry out as we cook it over long periods of time. So what we're going to do is take a little bit of kosher salt and sprinkle it right on. We're going to do front and back. Now after we salt the chicken, we're going to take some fresh cracked pepper. Oh, these are nice big chunks of pepper. This also is going to add a great crust on our chicken as it browns. We're going to grab a little salt and season the other side with a little bit of that kosher salt and fresh cracked pepper. Alright, now that we've seasoned our chicken thighs, we're going to dredge them in just a little bit of all-purpose flour. Just a little bit of flour. And then we shake it off. Our chicken's all breaded, but I have dirty hands, so I'm gonna have to wash my hands real good with hot water and soap. Reason being is I don't want to cross-contaminate and spread salmonella all over my kitchen. Are you guys ready to rock and roll? Now the first thing we have to do is to preheat our pan and start out with about a medium flame. While we preheat the pan, we're gonna add a little bit of oil. Just enough to cover the bottom of the pan. We let this heat for 1 minute. We're gonna add our chicken and get it all browned up. It's gonna be really cool. Now we're using canola oil because it doesn't have a lot of flavor, and also because it has a very high smoke point. And that means that we can apply a lot of heat to it without it burning and smoking up. So the pan's all heated up, so I'm just gonna take our chicken thighs and place them skin side down. We're also gonna make sure that the skin gets nicely browned. And we always place the presentation side of the meat down first. Right now what we have is our beautiful chicken thighs in here. They're browning nicely. Do not touch the chicken. Let it cook. Now the chicken's been browning for about 5 minutes, and I know I told you not to touch it, but we do have to check it at least once. So let's just take a little peeky-poo underneath. I think this is nicely browned, so let's flip the rest of the pieces. So we flipped all the chicken, and we're just gonna let it brown on the other side for about 5 minutes. The chicken is browned evenly on both the top and the bottom, so what we're gonna do is pop it out of the pan and put it on a clean plate. Now it's time to make our sauce. Now you see all these brown bits at the bottom of the pan? They're gonna add tons of flavor to our sauce. So I'm gonna grab our sliced onion. Remember to curl your fingers under when you use a knife. I call this the bear claw. This is actually a Vidalia onion. I'm using it because it's gonna add great sweetness to our sauce. But you could use a white onion, a yellow onion, a red onion, it really doesn't matter. So we're gonna add the whole onion to the pan. Listen to it sizzle. These Vidalia onions have a lot of sugar, and they're going to start to caramelize right away. Your whole kitchen is going to smell like sweet, sugary onions. So these onions have been cooking for about 5 minutes. They smell really sweet. They're just translucent. That means you can see through them. And what we're going to do right now is add about a tablespoon of fresh garlic, just right on top. about a half a tablespoon of some fresh ginger. Not too much ginger because the ginger brew is gonna add a lot of flavor. And finally, we're gonna add just a pinch of chili flakes. Give this a little mix. Remember to keep the heat pretty low while you're doing this so we don't burn anything. Now this is cooked for about a minute. So what we're gonna do is add our chicken back to the pan. Just place it right in there, right on top of the onions. And see all that juice right there? We're gonna pour the juice right on top. This again is gonna add a lot of flavor to our sauce. We've added the chicken back to the pan, and what we're gonna do is grab our main root ginger brew. Now we've added the liquid and we want to bring it up to a simmer, which we have right here. We're just gonna move the chicken around a little bit, make sure nothing's sticking. Looking really good, smells really great. Looking nice. So what we want to do now is to put a top on this and lower the heat to a very, very low flame, and we want to simmer this for about 45 minutes.